I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I just got a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard, and with every word I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech is unimpeachable. 17 years old, but my mind is older. As these New York City streets get colder, I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I have learned to manage. I ain't got a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. Yo, it's the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. When King George turns around and runs a spending spree, and he ain't ever gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century.
Enter me.
He said in parentheses, don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if the sets is free. Eventually you'll see my ascendancy, and I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
And I am not throwing away my
Shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am Hercules Mulligan, a tailor spying on the British government. I take the measurements, information, and then I smuggle it up to my brother's revolutionary covenant. I'm running with the Sons of Liberty, and I am loving it. Britain is hustling and bustling, and we are suffering, so we started Tea Party tussling. We knocked the stuffing out of any English muffin kid. You know my Irish temper hotter than an oven git. The king is huffing and puffing, but he just bluffing it. That big bad British wolf ain't blowing nothing in. This British soldier, he tried to hand me a summer shit. I cursed his mother, turned around to wipe my butt with it. I'm only joking, but you see how deep the trouble get. They take our money, then expect us to put up with it. And hungry as a brother get, I be seeing colors, man. Soon I have a screaming, please, Hercules Mulligan. Please stop shoving them, squabbling and scuffling. Jesus, please, we've had enough punishment. Everywhere you go, your man Hamilton's been hovering. You and your brothers got us stuck and running for cover, man. Well, that's what happens when you up against the ruffians. We in the shit now, somebody gotta shovel it. Hercules Mulligan needs no introduction, and you knock me down, I get the fuck back up again. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Everybody sing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey!
Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Rise up, do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Do the shit make my people wanna rise up. Rise up. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When is it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we living fast and we laugh. Reach for a flask, we have to make this moment last, and that's plenty. Scratch that, this is not a moment, it's a movement. Where all the hungriest brothers with nothing to prove went. Foes oppose us, we taking on a stand and roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the feeling in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting and passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow, and I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
I
I may not live to see our glory. I may not live to see our glory. I will gladly join the fight. I will join the fight. And when our children tell our story, when our children tell our story, they'll tell the story of tonight.
Here comes the general, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the general, the moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general, he's fighting for his life. Here comes the general.
We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. Hey yo, we gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Check it, can I be real a second? For just a millisecond, let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room, the truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes Rook, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Yo, Admiral Howe's got troops out on the water. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. We got 10,000 troops, that makes it harder. When they surround our troops, they're gonna slaughter us. And boom goes a cannon, watch the blood and the shit spray. And boom goes a cannon, we're abandoning Kips Bay. And boom, there's another ship. And boom, we just lost the southern tip. And boom, we gotta run the Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up, I decide to divvy up my forces. As skittish as the British cut the city up. This close to giving up, facing mass scrutiny. I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Aren't these the men with which I aim to defend America? We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance. Your Excellency, sir. Who are you? Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to state my case. As you were, sir. I was a captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. And well, in summary, I think I'd be a tactical assistance. I don't mean to brag, but my dad was the president of Princeton, so I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west. Next. What? Your Excellency, you wanted to see me? Alexander Hamilton, come in. Aaron Burr was just leaving. Yes, well, I'm suited to the battlefield. I'd rather let that play out. Burr, sir, close the door on your way out. What a dick. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Sir? Hamilton, how come no one can get you on the staff? Sir! Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown. We fought together in Trenton, you helped us take the town. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox both had their eye on you. You turned them both down. I'm wondering if I can rely on you, sir. Didn't mean to spy on you, but I have seen you fight. You got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Yes. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. You know we have to make an all-out stand. I'm asking you to be my right-hand man.
A toast to the groom,
To the ground, to the ground, to the ground,
to the
the
bride,
bride, the bride.
from your sister,
Angelica,
Angelica, who's always by your side,
by your side.
to your union,
The union, the revolution.
the hope that you provide,
Provide,
always be satisfied.
rewind.
Yo, I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves so do not praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. You've never been the same, intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. You strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself. You're like me, I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. Name is Angelica Schuyler, Alexander Hamilton. Where's your family from? Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait. So this is what it feels like to match with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, a scene of light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we say in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance. It's a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give him a chance. Asked about his family, did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting and he looked askance. Penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. He's handsome, and boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place. And I come to see my sister's face and she's like, help me. And I know she is helpless. And her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. Number 1, I'm a girl in the world and rich. My only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. Huh, that doesn't mean I love him any less. Number 2, I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. I could make her mine, she would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. Number 3, he's after me cause I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates his status side. Have to be naive to set that aside, maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza, now that's his bride. Let's go with Angelica, he was right, you will never be satisfied. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes. As I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep those eyes in my life. To the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, the bride, the bride. From your sister, Angelica, who was always by your side. To the union, to the revolution, the hope that you provide, always satisfied, and I know she'll be happy as his bride.